Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm here to do another weekly plan with me that will lead into a daily plan with me. I posted one of these last week and it seemed like it was really beneficial for you to see the transition from how I plan out my week and then how I adjust along the way each day and do a daily plan with me. So this is for the week of May 16th. It's actually Monday already. Normally I do like to plan my week out on Sundays, but today I actually flew home from Chicago, so I wasn't here yesterday. Sometimes when I travel, I mentioned this actually in a vlog that I did about getting back into things after travel. Sometimes I will plan out my weeks before I leave, especially if I'm only going for the weekend. But I was waiting for a couple one-on-one clients to schedule their one-on-one coaching calls, and so I wasn't ready to plan out my week yet. So I did the planning of my week today at the airport in my Google Cal, and I am basically just transferring over to my weekly planning pad. This is from Ink and Bolt that I can hang up and look at throughout the week. So I'm gonna start by putting my AM routine down. I'm not bummed, but this is something I feel like that isn't talked about enough. But my AM routine, I did a good job of getting it back to starting it at 6 a.m. And then I went out of town. And so I'm gonna go ahead and plan for a 7 a.m. start. I am hoping to inch it back up to 6 later this week, but I know that tomorrow I for sure won't get to it at 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark it for 7. And basically all that means is that I won't start and planning anything, scheduling anything until at least 10. So I have 3 hours for my morning routine. But when I was working my way back to 6 before, there were definitely some days that I was done earlier and I would just get started with my stuff earlier and get done earlier. I am definitely a morning person. So the earlier that I can start something and the earlier that I can finish my day and be done with it, the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw my little lines here. I'm not doing my PM routine through Friday because I have plans Friday night to go out with a girlfriend. Sam is gonna be out of town, so we're gonna just have a girls' night. Okay, so there is the structure of the week. Let me stick a couple of to-dos. As always I'm not gonna get to it today. I was gonna put on Mondays, I always update my Calendly availability, but I'm definitely not gonna get to that today. On Wednesday, I need to schedule the live, and then I'm also gonna meal plan on Wednesday. We have dinner plans tonight with someone, and we still have some leftovers from last week that we can work through. So I'm going to plan to meal plan on Wednesday and then go to Trader Joe's on Thursday. I'm including Trader Joe's up here and not scheduling a time for it because I think I'm gonna go kind of as when I need a break in the afternoon and to get some fresh air and get outside. So I'm not actually gonna schedule a time for it on Thursday. Okay, so as far as plans go for today, it's not really like, I'm not necessarily planning this out to help me in any way. I'm mostly just filling this in because I'm gonna look at this the rest of the week and I don't want Monday to just be empty. So I spent most of the day flying home, and then by the time I got off the plane and got in the Uber and got home, and then this is what I'm doing right now, is filming this plan with me, and then I wanna make sure that I unpack. And then Sam's best man is in town for work and we are hanging out with him tonight. So I'm basically just gonna do all of that. I'm not actually gonna do a plan with me for today, like in a daily planner, because there's just nothing to do. So that is all that I'm doing today. Okay, so starting tomorrow, I have a call at 10. I'm trying out doing some calls before noon just to see how I like it. And if it works for me, and if it doesn't, then I will go back to only doing calls afternoon. But I am trying to finish things earlier in the day, to start things earlier and finish things earlier. And so I'm trying to do some earlier calls. So I have calls at 10, 11, and noon. In between that, I'm gonna prep some videos. I don't know why I wrote the 3 calls and then prep videos in between. There was no reason to do that. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day, I do have one other call. I'm gonna start content planning. I did see on the last plan with me, somebody asked for me to do a plan with me for batch week. Basically what she's referring to is I do create all of my content for the month at one time, but truthfully, I haven't been doing it really all in one week. It kind of starts like at the end of one week and then goes into the next week, and then sometimes it even bleeds into the third week. This time I really do have to get it done because I'm gonna be out of town starting next week, but I'm starting it like Tuesday and it will go all the way through next week. So you'll see some of it this week, but some of it will roll over into next week. I don't know that it's really beneficial to see it in a plan with me style until I condense it. I don't know if I ever will condense it into 1 week. Truthfully, it kind of works for me this way. I did do a vlog where I talked all about my content planning, so you can also check that out. Maybe that would be helpful. So I'm gonna draw the arrow down to about here. I do have a call at 3:30, a one-on-one call, so I'll work on it and then I'll stop, I'll take that call and then come back to it and then get to my communication routine probably at about 5. We'll see how I feel, if that's a good stopping point, or I might go a little bit further and do my communication routine a little bit further. We'll see. And then Wednesday, another call. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a second session of content planning. I like to break it up. I did mention this in another video at some point, but I like to break it up into 2 sessions because just sometimes my creativity isn't flowing. I sleep on it and then I get some more ideas. So I always pretty much try to break it up into 2 sessions. So this one, I'm gonna draw the arrow all the way down to about 4 because I'm gonna interrupt it with the live and the recap of the live. And then I have a one-on-one call at 4. Then I'll go ahead and do my communication routine. I probably will truthfully start it a little bit, like as soon as I'm off of that call. And then I have one other call at 6. That's gonna be a lot of talking that day. Okay, moving on to Thursday. I'm gonna kick the day off prepping some more videos. And then I'm gonna schedule time to work on an online course I signed up for. I was scheduling this for Fridays, but realized that it wasn't quite working for me. I was always kind of deciding that I was tired and I didn't want to deal with it. So I would and it's not a necessity essentially in the business, right? It's not like things like creating content or getting on one-on-one calls. It's something that I want to do to further my business, but not something that I have to do. And so when it was on Fridays, I always kind of like, I would push it off. And so I wanted to try moving it up earlier in the week and see how that goes. Then I have a call at 1, and then I'm gonna start working on content after that. I'm not actually going to write what I'm gonna do because I'm not gonna film until Monday. That is definitely my plan. So I don't know if it's gonna be Patreon or Instagram. We'll kind of just see how I'm feeling, but I'm gonna do that. Ooh, hold on. Let me write my communication routine for Thursday. And then I totally forgot that on Wednesday night, I have plans with my friends to watch So You Think You Can Dance. It's coming back. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then Friday, we will kick off the day with my Friday routines, which is just my one-on-one admin routine and then my analytics routine. Friday routines. And then I'm gonna prep for a call that I have the following week. That A kind of turned out a little bit funny, but prep for a call. I'm gonna give myself 2 hours to do that. And then I am going to do, this is what I'm gonna write in. We'll see when we get to Friday. I'm gonna write in my personal goals. I have not been doing a good job of my like personal goals that are in my power sheets this month. So that is what I'm hoping to spend some time on Friday, is working on that. And then I'll do my communication routine at 4 and my day a little bit early. And then I have dinner plans with a friend at 5:30. I guess if I'm gonna get there by 5:30, I need to get ready. I probably will, by the time we plan Friday, I probably will inch all that up a little bit. Okay, and then weekend plans. We have Saturday. Saturday, I don't actually have any to-dos. I have plans with a friend that start at 1. So I probably will just kind of take it as like a relaxing day and kind of sleep in. I might squeeze in a workout since I didn't get one in today. We'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and write that. Let's put that out into the universe. I'm gonna work out on Saturday before I go meet my friend at 1. And then on Sunday, I need to start packing for Ireland. I'm so excited, but that's what I'm gonna do most of the day on Sunday. And then we'll see. I'm also gonna plan the next week, and then I might do some work on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes. I might also spend some time on Sunday doing some more personal goals. We'll see how that goes. But I think that is going to be it. So like I said, today is Monday. I'm not going to plan a plan with me for today. We'll check back in tomorrow and plan out Tuesday. All right, it is Tuesday morning, and I already changed a couple of things, or added a couple of things rather, to my weekly plan. One is kicking off a vlog that I'm gonna work on for the next few days. I haven't done a weekly vlog in a long time. This is not a true weekly vlog. It's preparing for travel, and so I'm going to kick that off tonight. And then I forgot that I had scheduled a haircut. Somehow that did not get pulled into my Google Cal, and I remembered it while I was taking a shower last night. Anybody else, let me know if you can relate to random things that you remember in the shower. I was like, I have a haircut scheduled for some time this week. So when I got out, I checked it. It's on Friday, which is not a big deal. I can just go to my haircut and come back and work on these things. And then there is one other business thing that I forgot I wanted to work on this week. And so I may end up moving my personal goals to Sunday, and then between my haircut and then this other business related thing I wanted to work on Friday, that might end up being my Friday, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's talk about today. I did not film my plan with me today because I had to be quiet. The friend we had dinner with last night, I forgot that he was staying at our apartment. So he was still asleep on the couch this morning when it came time to work on my plan with me, and I wanted to be quiet. And so I decided to kind of switch things up, like change the order of things today to accommodate for that. I also couldn't work out this morning because the Peloton is right by where he was staying. So I did most of my morning routine except for working out, and I went ahead and moved that here. I moved prep videos up to before, and so I went ahead and did that while I was still being quiet. It actually was way before 9, and then I decided to get ready. I kind of did my part of my morning routine, prep videos, and then finished getting ready, and now it's about 9:45. And then I moved kicking off the vlog up from the evening into the middle of the day when I have a little bit more energy. And so the only thing that this means is that this content plan, I may not get as much of it done today as I had intended. We'll see how I'm feeling. If I have the energy to do it in the evening, then I will do that, and we'll just see how it goes. And then I added a couple of other to-dos, both personal and business related. This to-do, this plan with me, was to remind me to film this little like clip kind of talking about my plan and how I changed things up for today. So he's heading home tomorrow. So tomorrow I will definitely film planning out my day in my Amplify Daily Planner, but that is the plan for today. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 18th. It's pretty early still. I don't even have my watch on yet. I actually got out of bed like pretty quickly after my alarm went off. I would say probably like 6:15. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of write it over the line between 6 and 6:30. So I will still probably end up finishing my morning routine by about 9:30, since I will get fully ready today because of the live. So I'm gonna leave 9:30 to 10 blank before this call at 10. And then I am going to continue with the same plan that I had already had, which is working on content planning basically for the entire day around everything else I have going on. I will say I'm really happy with how far I got yesterday. So basically the way I split it up was yesterday I did all of my brainstorming and ideas. So for YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, I have all of the ideas for videos, Instagram posts and Instagram reels, and Patreon, Facebook, and text. All the ideas are created. And now today I'm gonna work on what I really wanna get through is the outlines of the YouTube videos. That's the other big piece of content planning for me. That way when I'm ready to film them next week, they are all done and ready to go. So same thing, I'm just gonna draw this arrow down to 4, and then hopefully among all of this other stuff, I'll be able to get through that. So we've got the live at 1, I'll do the recap right away, and then this call at 4. And then I'll go ahead and do my communication routine right afterwards. And then my evening call got canceled. So depending on how things go, I probably will try to squeeze in a little bit of work. I did think of one thing I need to do is get all the information ready. So during today's live, I'm gonna share the information for the in-person event. By the time this video goes up, I will have already released all of that and shared the links. I will leave it linked down below if there are any in-person tickets left, but there also is going to be a virtual option for the workshop if you are not able to make it in person because you have a conflict or you don't live in New York. So I will leave all that information linked down below, but I need to gather all that info because I'm going to share it today on the live. So anyways, I lost my train of thought here. Communication routine. And then my friends are coming over actually at 7. The show's not till 9, but we're going to hang out. Before, I need to make sure I put the wine in the fridge at some point probably earlier than that little dot that I just made, but this is reminding me why I'm putting the wine in the fridge. Okay, in terms of to-dos for today, so I definitely need to schedule lattes with Laken. And then I'm actually gonna move meal plan over to here, but what I am gonna do today is my pack list for Ireland. And I'm vlogging that whole process of like preparing for a trip, which is what makes it a priority. I'm trying to vlog like one thing a day for the next week. Yesterday I kicked it off. Today I'm gonna do the packing list. And then I need to drop off my sister's gift. I had that on yesterday's list. I got it all prepared. Like I packed it up, printed a shipping label, all that stuff. I just need to go drop it off. And then I have one email to send. One of my one-on-one calls yesterday was the last one, so I need to send her final email, which does mean I do have a couple of openings for one-on-one. If you are like, I'm ready to kick off the second half of the year, you have a goal that you're really excited about, and you want to work together one-on-one, that information is always linked down below in my videos, but go ahead and check that out. Send me an Instagram DM. Let's see if it's a good fit for you. Honestly, working with people one-on-one is so much more, I don't even have a good word for it, energizing, enjoyable, exciting. Why do all those words start with E? Than I thought it was going to be. And so if you are interested in focusing on something in the second half of the year, let's chat. All right, good morning. It is Thursday. It's a lot later. I'm laughing at myself because I should have anticipated this. My friends came over to watch So You Think You Can Dance, and then the show ended, and then we went out. And so I went to bed much, much, much later than I had originally intended. So it is just after 9 o'clock. I'm getting going on this whole process. You know, I'm gonna draw my morning routine to 12, but it's a very real possibility that I skip my workout today, which means my AM routine will not take me all of the way until 12, but I'm also moving a little bit slower, so it very well could. Okay, so I am changing up a couple of things. I do wanna get to meal planning today. Like that is definitely on my list, and oh, that was weird. And then I also wanna vlog about it in the travel vlog that I'm doing. I'm not gonna like vlog my meal plan, but I'm gonna talk about it. That's why I'm like separating it out there. And then I'm not gonna go to Trader Joe's today because it's raining all day and I'm not carrying my groceries home in the rain. My Trader Joe's is about a 10-minute walk depending on how fast I walk. It's probably closer to like a 7-minute walk there and then a 10-minute or longer walk home because I'm slower with the groceries in my hands. Anyways, because it's raining, I am gonna do that tomorrow. I just realized my hair salon is about halfway to Trader Joe's. I mean, do I really want to go grocery shopping with fresh hair? No, but like it would save me time while I was out. Anyways, distracted. Okay, so I at least want to get the meal plan done today so that I can go to Trader Joe's tomorrow. And then the week 8 email that I was going to send yesterday, I did not get to because I also realized that I didn't schedule any time to like tidy up. Not that this is the same time comparison, but I needed to tidy up my apartment before I had people over. So I did that and cut a couple of things short yesterday. Okay, so the other thing it kind of works out because the videos, so I prepped videos earlier this week, and since I did that prep, my editor's only uploaded one, and that is one of those tasks that I don't need to batch it, but I get into a groove with it, and so it is so much more effective for me if I'm doing at least 2 videos at once. I feel like I already said that in this video, or maybe in a different video. So I am gonna definitely push that to tomorrow, maybe even the weekend, also because this dinner got pushed back. She forgot that she had a thing for work. So this dinner got pushed back to 7:30. So I actually have some more time tomorrow than I originally thought. So definitely pushing this to here, and that dinner will go back, and then definitely trying to stick Trader Joe's in here somewhere tomorrow. Maybe I will move this prep work up a day. Maybe I'll do that today instead of education. Education, I swear y'all, is just one of those things that keeps getting moved around. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually put the prep work here. Is an hour enough? I originally gave myself 2 hours. I don't know. So then I have this one-on-one call at 1. So let's go ahead and give me until 2:30 to finish that prep work. And then I'll start work on the content. Oh, I also need to run to the UPS store because I'm out of printer paper and it got delivered today. And in order to really start working on the content, I need to print out some things. So I am gonna run to UPS before that, and then I will do this until whenever I feel good, and then I'll do my communication routine. And then we'll call it an evening. I'm just hanging out with Sam tonight. He is gonna be out of town this weekend. He leaves tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna just plan on hanging out with him tonight. I don't think I have any other like to-dos. I'm sure some will come up throughout the day, but I think that is it for today. All right, it is Friday morning. A little bit later than I wanted to get started today. Sam had a really early flight, and if you live with someone, you can probably relate. There's just no way for him to like get up and leave without waking me up. Luckily, I fell back asleep, but then when it was time for me to actually get up, I was like, I don't feel ready to wake up. You know, it messed with my sleep cycles. Probably I should have just gotten up when Sam was getting up and just dealt with it being a little bit more tired today in that scenario, as opposed to starting my day a little bit later. It's about 7:30 right now, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna get through my AM routine probably at about 10, and then I'll go ahead and do my Friday routines first thing, and then I'll probably go ahead and prep the videos. I know that my editor said that one should be up shortly, so I'll probably go ahead and do that first, and then I will go get my haircut at 12, swing by Trader Joe's on the way home, and then I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I don't know if I really wanna work on this. I might just postpone that to when I get back from my trip. It's one of those things I do wanna do, but I don't wanna rush it, because it's also not one of those things that has to get done. That has probably been the hardest part about like doing my business full time, is balancing what has to get done and what I want to get done. And so like I did some content work yesterday, you saw that in my planner. I think I want to do more of that today, because that is what has to get done. And instead of pushing that to next week, like if I have time to squeeze this in next week, great, but like content needs to get done before I leave. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on for most of the rest of today. And then I'll do my communication routine here. And then like I mentioned, that dinner got postponed until 7, so I'll probably have to start getting ready, because I'm not like I guess my hair will be done, but getting ready and like leaving by like 6. Probably should just do that. I never know what to write for that kind of stuff, like timing. Like the dinner's at 7, but I have to start preparing for it at 6, so I have about an hour break in there. I'm not gonna put anything there in case anything from earlier takes a little bit longer. Just have that extra buffer. It's also Friday. By 5 o'clock on Friday, I basically don't want to be working. In terms of other to-dos, I'm actually not going to water my plant, because I'm going to water it as part of my travel prep. I don't want to overwater my plant, because I think she said that that's possible. So I'm not going to water my plant. So I actually don't have any other to-dos for today except getting through these things. So that is going to be it for this Plan With Me video. If you liked it, if you're enjoying these Plan With Me videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. And why can't I think of what the last one is? And this is how far we got before Charlie interrupted us.